Time now for baseball on the show here in Washington, D.C. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Thor and Strasburg duel on the mound next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Brandon Nimmo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Standing in, Peter Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
On the ground for Cano at second. He's right there, and there's out number 2. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
So the base is empty here with one away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Turner gloves it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Juan Soto to the plate now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's just 1 for 6. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Soto is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he is in there.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. J.D. Davis the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it. 1 out. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Steven Strasburg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there. 1 out. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East.
Victor Robles.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Robles is right there, 1 down.
Now that
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
the right fielder.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. First offering on its way.
The shortstop.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy could...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. He's set. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. In there, the base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 28.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kurt Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Brian Dozier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dozier, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2000s. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The pitcher,
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Robles is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they lead now by 4. Stepping in, Trey Turner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo will reach out with 1 hand. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop. On to first, the double play. Ready once again, Peter Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Tim Peterson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. That misses, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 4-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder gone to lead off the inning. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
All even now, 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And another foul ball. No outs, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. The tag. And they'll get 2 out of it.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. Popped straight up. Rendon in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now 1 hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
McNeil on second. Rosario at first. 2 out in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 1. Here's Brian Dozier now. Third trip to the
Leading
plate
up
for him
the
here. He
Nationals,
struck out and grounded
the
out in his
second
first 2 tries.
Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitch with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead. And then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number
nice
7.
Piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does run off the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Eaton at third, Turner at second with 1 away. And he'll step on first himself for the out. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Keon Broxton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Zimmerman charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Brandon Nimmo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2 the count. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in, Peter Alonso. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Justin Wilson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 38, Justin.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out.
Number 10, Yan Gomes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our